back to another freaking video. Welcome back to Marshall Says. Y'all, today I really just have a message of the day. Don't give up, y'all. Do not give up. I know a lot of people who want to give up. I know a lot of people who's constantly getting frustrated. I know a lot of people who's worrying about how to get more money. I know a lot of people who's trying to figure out their relationship. I know a lot of people who's cut off certain people and now they feel like they don't have nobody. I know a lot of people who's been betrayed, and feel like nobody's there. But don't give up. Don't give up because you got yourself. Don't give up because you got God. Don't give up because you got faith. Like they say, walk by faith, not by sight. So just because you don't see it don't mean it's not happening. Just because nothing's coming fast don't mean, you're not making any progress. Don't give up. Whatever you do, don't give up. Don't give up your job. Don't give up on your car. Don't give up to mom. Like, y'all get what I'm saying. Don't give up, period. Keep going, keep smiling, keep laughing, because the next day is a new day. What did Gorilla say? That's why I love tomorrows, and I'm being so serious. I see, where everybody, they ask people for advice or they try to figure things out on their own. And sometimes that ends up making them take 2 steps back, even though they was going forward. So I just want to say, like I said, don't give up because you never know. The day you give up might be the day you win, the day you gain a lot of, clarity on things, the day you get that sauce on what you really trying to do out here. So just don't give up. Y'all always think of the bigger picture. I've always been like an optimistic type of person, and I don't know if that just has to do with me or how I grew up or maybe even my zodiac sign, but I've always been the type to be like, okay, well, it'll be all right. I mean, unless it's about my money, then for me, shit really hits the fan. But most of the time, I'm like, okay, everything will work out. This will be all right. This is gonna happen. Most of the time, I try not to worry. I try not to, over stress over things that I cannot control. I really just try to let things roll and slide, because at one point in my life, I was so worried about the little things that was happening and how the plan wasn't in order, and shit was getting out of order, and I wanted to have this by this day and be able to be doing this by this. And sometimes when you don't reach that scale and your goal, you feel like everything's crashing down. You feel like at this age you were supposed to have had this type of house, and your car was supposed to be this. You should have been getting paid this, and your savings should have been looking like this. Well, don't give up. That can still happen. I'm telling you. I mean, unless something tragic happens and you die or something, then that's that. But I wouldn't even worry about that. I was just worry on the plan, worry about the plan and the bigger picture. And I wouldn't even focus on worrying so much, because worrying sounds like a negative factor. I would just care more about the future and what I have going on now, and don't overwork yourself. So with anything, literally anything you feel like you can't do, you can't cut the grass because the lawnmower's broke, you can't go pick up the kids because you ain't got the car, you can't, whatever. Don't give up, and don't sit there and dwell on it and worry about it and be like, damn, how's this gonna happen? What am I gonna do? I gotta do this and I can't do that. Don't be stressed if you don't have people to lean on. There's a lot of people who had to grow up and survive at a young age, and even as they became an adult, still had to do that because they don't have that backbone, or they don't have, the people around that, they would want as a team and helping them and that type of support. So always worry about the bigger picture, and life could always be worse, is what I'm saying. There's somebody sitting in a hospital bed right now fighting cancer on chemo right now. You just don't know, and you probably complaining because your favorite food spot ain't open, or your car just, the oil's messed up. I mean, there's solutions and ways around those type of things. So I'm just saying, with everything that life knocks at us, it's supposed to knock us down. But when we don't get up is when it's the devil really working. So get up, stand up, believe in yourself. Quit worrying about stuff that does not matter. Quit worrying about the little things, because there's so much bigger and so much more things coming that in the next few months, that shit won't even matter. And if it's an emotional wear and tear, like I said, relationships, anything. I'm not saying nothing is too stupid or too small to worry about. I'm saying don't let it affect you because you're worrying about it. You're caring too much about it, because there's going to be more stuff coming. This is just the little crumb on the ice, and this ain't the icing on the cake, if you get what I'm saying. So just don't let stuff back you down. Even if you're going through family things, don't give up on that. Stay prayed up. Stay saying the things that you want. Talk to yourself. Do things that you need to do. Sit alone for a while. Be alone. Think in your mind to yourself, or even write it down. If you can't speak it, write it down. Don't give up though. Keep working towards it. If you got a goal financially at the job, okay, save a little bit every now and then so you can reach that point. If you got to pay, your rent or your mortgage or your car notes or your insurance or anything or something that got to do with kids, you gonna get there. Don't even worry about it like that. If you trying to have your kid potty trained by this time, don't give up. Just don't sit there and stress about it, because then after that you really have given up. You really have failed when you don't try again. So nobody wants to fail in life. And if you stay stuck in one point that's all the way back here, knowing the finish line's all the way up here, you failed, because you're not even attempting to make it all the way up there. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm only 22. I've only known so much that I've known, but I haven't physically went through a lot or physically worried about a lot, but internally, yes. Just because you don't show it, doesn't mean you're not going through it. And I understand that with a lot of people, to be honest. So, sorry, excuse my phone, but like I'm saying, don't give up. There's plenty of ways around stuff. I feel like, for me, I always see it as like, okay, if I can't do it this way, I'm going to definitely do it this way. And it always has worked out that way for me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I've always found a substitution for things, so I'm not sitting there dwelling on it. Or I've always, do the little things that'll at least satisfy me, to where I'm not sitting there complaining, knowing something's not going to work and woo-de-woo. Don't give up. Even if you stop for a moment, don't give up. That's all I got to say on that. Like, just keep going, because in all actuality, the day you give up is the day you might win. I'm saying, like, even years back, I had started a lip gloss line, and I had gave up. This was around 2020, brought it back 2022, and it sold out instantly when I brought it back. And I'm like, wow, who knew that what the real recipe was? And the real recipe was the fact I didn't give up, the fact that I eventually got a better paying job where I could actually introduce my lip gloss to the people there who would actually want it. Because when I first came out with the line, I didn't have that job of support of people. And when I was at that type of job, I had support, but it was no really like women who wanted lip gloss and stuff like that. And then I eventually found out about my like the type of lip gloss and type of product that it was. So that made it even better too. And everything that kept happening good and got better and better and better made me want to improve on that one thing. So if you keep thinking about the stuff on that one thing that's not going to get better and better, it's not going to get better and better. You have to think good and fail that one time so you can actually learn and keep going and going and going and going. And that's even with like people. When you meet different people and they might betray you or make you feel some type of way, and you notice, similarities and patterns within people. Don't give up and say, I'll never find this type of person who has, who's loyal and nice. I'll never find this type of friend who will actually be there for me and support me and not be jealous. Don't give up, because there's friends out there. It's like everything I've ever said in the past, like from my mouth, from my tongue, has came true. I used to keep saying, I just want a group of friends I can hang with and call with and they'll support me. Boom. I ended up getting it. For a moment, I wasn't laughing. I was just down and always worrying about money and the next thing to do, but life really wasn't fun. I just wanted to laugh and joke and have people who crack me up. For the longest, I kept saying, man, I just want to have a good laugh to where the tears come out. And now when I'm laughing, that's all I do. Like, so I'm just saying, don't give up, y'all. It was so many times where, like, not that I wanted to give up, but I just felt like it wasn't going to happen. Like, I'm constantly saying this and this, and nothing was happening. Nothing good or bad was happening around me. Everything was stagnant. But I'm saying, even when stuff is stagnant and sitting still, you still got to keep going. You can't just sit there and dwell in it. And don't let other people's emotions affect your emotions. I know there's like empath type of people, like who can feel the same energy as others when they're around, or if you're in a room and a certain person come in, you just feel like a negative vein in your head. Like, don't even allow people's emotions to affect you. Don't give up, even when you're having a bad day and you make it a good day. You just went and grabbed your coffee. You just went and got your gas filled up. You just went and got your favorite breakfast sandwich. Like, now you're smiling. Keep that up. You got to keep it up. in order not to give up, keep up, maintain, and see the bigger picture of stuff. And that's really just how I go about life. I never really speak on it. I just feel like my body, like, intuitively, yeah, intuitively just knows what to do. Like, I don't know. It's just like I just know what to do, know how to go about things, know how to maneuver in case things don't work out. And it then eventually, like, it's the fact that I'm not like complaining and shit about that. It's the fact that I'd actually be satisfied. I think that's where we all go wrong when we give up is we're thinking like, damn, like this is not how I wanted it to be. And then you got that friend who's like, well, at least this and this and this is happening. And then in your mind, you probably still like, well, I mean, yeah, this and this is happening, but I wanted this to happen. No, you got to let go of control because at least that is happening. And that's the bigger picture. That's the fact. So you work around that so you don't sit and mope in your own sorry and pity, and you keep going. Meet new people. That one is fucking up. Meet more. Your car's fucking up. I didn't say go buy more. Just work towards, getting the money to fix the car. Or do what you can so it's not so much wear and tear. I just feel like it's ways around stuff, and we sit and dwell on certain negative small stuff so much, and we try to control the situation that it just controls our own mind, and then we just end up letting go and, giving up on the whole purpose of what we was trying to do. So in order not to do it, look at the bigger picture, stay optimistic, walk by faith, know everything's gonna work out. Don't give up, and don't think about small shit in life that don't even matter. Because half of us ain't even, fully grown up all the way. And like, it's still more to experience. Like, even when I was younger, my mom would always be like, it's life, and this. And I'm brushing it off like, what's she talking about? But when you actually, like, get your first, say heartbreak, or you actually feel your first betrayal, or you internally feeling discrimination for the first time at your job, just all these other things that don't have so much to do with, you growing up and more society, is like, damn. So just don't give up on what you got going on, and don't compare yourself to what everybody else has going on. Worry about you. Worry about what you're working towards. Worry about, more stuff to come and everything you got going. Just don't give up and follow your heart at the end of the day. Your heart and your mind and your soul. M3 is going to work together, period. And as long as you got that, can't nothing tear you down. Ain't nothing to worry about. So, thank y'all for tuning into this video. Thank y'all for watching Marshall Says. I had to check in with y'all and let y'all know that, because everybody needs a reminder nowadays. And even me, it just helped me. So now I can watch it and go back and be like, hell yeah. That's what I meant. That's what I'm talking about. So if y'all like this video, please go ahead and comment what y'all feel, what y'all think. Go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the channel. There's more to come and more to say. So I will be back with another video, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. We are out. Bye.